YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. I'm in the gaming channel buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CX at a high price so I can build my own gaming collection. So yeah, back with another video. One of them is something that I bought off of eBay, more PlayStation 2 cardboard. I know you must be bored of it by now. But yeah, nearly getting there, to be fair, with the PlayStation 2 cardboard. Obviously, there are loads of other games that are cardboard variants, but you know, whether or not I'm really interested, like for example, I think there's like Monsters Inc. that's in a cardboard sleeve and stuff like that. Wally as well, you know, whether or not I'll get them, I'm not going for a full set, I'm just going for all the games that I like. But yeah, I'm nearly there with most of them. I think there's probably about 5 or 6 more that I need, but they're more expensive and maybe a little bit more uncommon and harder to get. But before we get into that, I just want to have a little rant or rant, however you pronounced it. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've been doing that a lot in my videos this year. But the reason that I want to talk about this is because of this game here, which is Battlefield 1. So basically, the other night, you know, I'm in WhatsApp groups with all of my friends, as always, and one of my mates brought up about playing our Battlefield 1, and they was all getting hyped up, and they was going, "Oh, come on, let's all buy it and jump online and, you know, get on multiplayer together and have a game on there." And my mate said, "Yes, it's only 18 quid on the PlayStation Store." And I was like, "What? 18 quid?" I said, "Are you joking?" I said, I'm sure it's just a couple of quid." I said, "In fact, I'm pretty sure I've got a copy of it. I've got like a fail pile where I buy like bundles, like PlayStation 4 bundles off of Facebook Marketplace. If I get 10p or a penny trading, I won't do that. I'll keep it and sell them for £1 each when I go to the car boot myself." And this falls into that. I think CEX sell it for £2 and they give you like 1p or 10p trading for it. And I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, yeah, I had a look last night. And I didn't believe him. I jumped on. I mean, I'll put a picture of it up now. And it just blew my mind. And I thought, you know, I've always been an advocate for physical media, and you know, I don't think I've ever bought a game digitally. If I'm not on a console, on the PC I have. And I was just thinking that is absolutely disgusting. And you know, I've always read in the comments of like game groups on Facebook or videos on YouTube, and from my understanding, the consensus with, you know, digital games and like PlayStation Plus and that is that everyone wants this. You know, we're in the minority. If you want physical media, you're in the minority. And I really think we need to start, I don't know, fighting back, or, you know, telling people that they're idiots and that they need to keep buying physical, because, you know, back in the day when companies, you know, companies used to build a brand with like customers, with a good product and customer satisfaction, but nowadays it seems like they build their product with customer manipulation. You know, I mean, we haven't even got a guess how it's going to go with games if it does go completely digital. We've only got to look at how, you know, the streaming services, digital films and movies, how that operates at the moment is, you know, the baseline of how video games will be in the future. Now, we all remember when Netflix and all of these companies first started, you know, you'd have all the TV programs on there to start with. You know, there was no adverts. The cost was very, very small, £10 a month, if that, less than. I'm pretty sure Netflix back in the day was like $6.99 a month, something like that. You know, fast forwards 5-10 years, you've now got the different grades of what you've got to pay to view them. So, for example, like we pay for Amazon Prime for delivery, but even when you want to watch TV programs on that and films, you still get adverts, even though you're paying for the subscription. I can bet you my bottom dollar that in the future, if everything goes digital, you'll be playing your game and halfway through a level, you'll have adverts come up, in-game adverts. You've got to pay. I mean, I know they've already got it on PlayStation at the moment, but I think it's like bronze, gold, and silver. And then, you know, what you're, if it goes completely digital as well, what you're allowing companies to do is you're not there. You allow them to set the value of stuff. Not the market doesn't set the value, because this game is not worth £18, but PlayStation have got it on their store for 18 or 17 or £18. But everywhere else, it's a couple of quid game, if that. And if you take away the possibility for us to get this game anywhere else, then you are allowing them to charge whatever they want. And trust me when I say that, you know, they are making it appealing now. PlayStation Plus, obviously I can only speak for PlayStation because that's all I've got, but, you know, Xbox Pass or whatever it's called on there, it is appealing and worth money now because they want everyone to go that way. And then as soon as they cut it off, that's when they're going to absolutely rinse the life out of everyone even more. And yeah, we like send this any one of your friends. I'm probably speaking to the wrong audience because everyone who watches this collects physical anyway. But yeah, really need to push back on this because I think it. I don't know. It could be the death of game. I mean, if you look at the state, in my opinion, you tell me if I'm wrong. But if you look at the state of films that are released nowadays compared to 10, 15 years ago, they are woeful. I'm not going to swear, but yeah, very bad. I can't, you know, you're lucky if you get one, you know, good blockbuster film a year now, whereas I felt like when I was a child and, you know, my early adult years, you was having a blockbuster every month, and there was, you know, it was worthwhile going to the cinema at least once a month. And then obviously online streaming come, and yes, you know, piracy and stuff like that may have killed, you know, films a little bit in terms of, you know, the money that can be earned out of them. But, you know, you say that, but films are still earning more now than they ever have, whether or not that's inflation. But, you know, people moan about how bad games are already. If everything goes digital, I just think it's going to be even worse for the future. But yeah, if you've got anyone who's, you know, adamant digital is the way forward, send them this video, you know, let them listen to me rant for a bit, because I just, and my friends were just like, oh yeah, so it's only 17 quid, I'll get it tonight. And I was like, go to CEX and get it for 2 quid. And they're like, no, I can't be bothered. And I just can't, oh yeah, it blew my mind, and I thought I would have a little chat with you about that before I open this one. But yeah, digital media, I hate it. But anyway, I'm not going to flip the cameras. This is just one game that I want to quickly open on camera. I'm not going to do any gameplay footage because it is a common game, and I'm sure a lot of you would have played it before. I think I got this for £25, which is a reasonable price for it. I have seen them go for £30 upwards, but the condition on this, although not bad, is not minty, shall we say. So, but I'm happy to add it into my collection at a reasonable price. But that game is Scarface, The World Is Yours, limited edition sleeve. And I believe that this was a HMV exclusive. If I can get it out. Well, see, that's why you put a bit of bubble wrap in there as well to stop that happening. But yeah, the game itself is in absolutely perfect condition. What there is a bit of sticker residue on the back there, but I have got some of this stuff which I cannot recommend enough. I know some people use what's the word, furniture polish and stuff like that, Mr. Sheen, sorry. But yeah, this is like a couple of quid out of Halfords, and it's really good for getting stuff off of plastic and cardboard. And it doesn't, you know, as long as you don't leave it on there for too long, it doesn't damage the cardboard from my experience in any way. Let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, like I said, I believe this was a HMV exclusive. There is some, you know, wear and scuff to it there. Maybe I'll give it a little wipe over as well myself. I'll be able to get that that sticker residue off the back, no problem. But like I say, I've seen copies of this in much better condition going £50 upwards. But yeah, I think this was £25 all in. I am more than happy to pay that and get, yeah, another piece of cardboard PlayStation 2 off the list. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on digital media, if you're for it, if you think it's worthwhile, or you know, if you're well against it. And then yeah, let me know if your thoughts on the old Scarface, The World Is Yours, if you've got a copy of this, if yours is in better condition. Because yeah, I'd probably look to swap it out in the future, but for now, you don't see these come up too often, so I thought I would grab it. But yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.